Hi, so for my school, we use Schoology, and so I decided to use the assessment feature as I've never used it. I've used the quiz and I've implemented a Google form, but never used the assessment feature. As you can see, there's a lot to do with it. So I was always very overwhelmed. So the purpose of this is to kind of explore what students have learned thus far in geography and to continue helping me inform instruction based on what students already know, which highlights one of my ADC questions. So the purpose of this is to help as an assessment for learning as we dive deeper in reflection of the assessment or the standards we've already covered. So the standards we're talking about are the Colorado academic standards. So here's the website on the Department of Education where we are covering the sixth grade geography standards. So this has to do with geographic tools and resources. So my questions all have to do with different kinds of maps and parts of maps. So I was able to explore all these different various opportunities to approach questions and the points. And this allows my ADC questions, so allowing for genuine student understanding. I have a lot of different approaches to those questions, which definitely help. I do think this is also an equitable assessment for learning as it has many different features. So if I go to the setup portion, I can ask for a time limit. So no time limit, that's equitable. Students can flag questions, eliminate, use a calculator. So I think this definitely helps, including highlight, make this assessment very equitable for my students. Some pros and cons. One pro would be all of these personalizations or modifications I can make, as well as all these different options. I thought that was extremely exciting as I can't do that on Google Forms. Another great feature I saw was being able to change the different points. So if I have a matching, that is worth 1 point. However, if I have two drop downs, I can make that worth 2 points. And then going down here, I do have an audio. So students will think, reflect, prepare some notes, then create the recording. So if I click this, this shows their genuine understanding. They get to share what they want. And if they are having trouble putting it into a text format, that this might be a better question for them for me to understand their understanding. So those are some pros, cons, explaining how this Schoology is a great course management system, especially when using the assessment feature.